Hi everybody, Mature Simmer. So you can see compiling shaders is going on. There's been some updates here to this, so we'll see if things have improved. Alright, so basically one of the things they did, you can see hotfix 1 is here. They're working on a hotfix 2, but it's in beta. I'm not even delving in there, so when they finally go through it, but they've gone through and determine if they compile shaders ahead of time rather than doing it after loading, that should make a massive improvement in performance. So hopefully some of that will improve. They also did a test, or they included a test to basically adjust the settings. So I've let it do that, and we'll go with that and see what happens. But my intent here is to go in and now work on the cargo side, so hopefully we can do that. So we're here for Crescent Logistics, kind of where we ended before. So she had been telling us, hey, we're gonna do some things. So now it's, let's see, load the containers on the ship. So how do I take the steering? Do I head over here? I don't understand. Daughter craft to transport people. Like, yeah, how do I load the containers on the ship? So yeah, it's not giving me a lot of stuff. Now I will say, at first glance here, it appears decent. I guess we'll go down here. Because, like, it says load containers on the ship, take steering. Like, I don't know if that just means... I also don't understand why my point is doing what it's doing. Like, it looks like it's moving. I mean, I guess the red part is staying solid, but I don't understand what that yellow pointer is. Like, I'm clearly not turning. Alright, well, it says take steering, so we'll do that. Alright, I guess... Okay, dock at the marked pier. Well, aren't we... So use K to dock.
We're going to go through the complete, typical process of transporting goods. That means we're starting with loading the goods.
Okay, that sounds normal.
Yes, you heard me right. That's one of your tasks too. Now, go get in that crane, or you'll hold up regular operations.
Okay. First of all, we need to load the ship. Get into the crane and load the containers on the docked ferry. Same goes for bulkware. Only for LNG it differs that you have to connect the right valves. Okay, press space to open the radial menu and switch to the crane. I see.
Once the trucks are in place, you can begin unloading. You never have to load more containers than the trucks provide.
Okay, but take care when lifting these containers. You should never underestimate the rage of a truck driver if you damage their beloved vehicle. Okay, WASD to move the crane, raise or lower the hook with right and left mouse buttons, and Q and E to alter the width. Once the hook is in the right position, press F. Grab the container, the brake bulk, or bulk goods.
Ready your containers. Set. Go!
Right. So this is similar to docked a little bit. It's interesting. Now, like, how do I know? Okay. I'm like, how do I know if I'm in line here? Like, am I just supposed to eyeball this? Like, this seems insane if that's really the case. Right, so I'm assuming I need to do that. Like, how do I know if I'm remotely in the right place? Yeah, this isn't giving me any... It says Alt help. Lift lower, extend. Alright, well, it won't let me grab the container. Okay. Okay, well, I guess it's not that crazy. Right, so now I assume I need to go here now somewhere. Hopefully I'm high enough. Okay, where do I put it? Anywhere? I see, okay. What if I go, like... Yeah, this is almost crazier than docked. Alright, so if I go... So am I really... Okay. Okay, well, it's loaded one of 3, so... I guess that worked. Secure the twist locks. What does that mean? And secure the lashings? Like... Oh boy. Alright, so I see. So this one is not remotely straight or whatever. So we're gonna get closer here. Alright, so now, what was it, Q and E? No. Okay, so Q and E just changed those. What was the radial? No, not radial. Lift lower. Extend. But it seems like there should be a way to rotate. Right. Yeah, the thing I'm missing is how to rotate it. Let's see, camera mode, I see. It's just that. I mean, will it rotate on its own? Because, yeah, in docked, like... Alright. I see. So it's not going to require us to be that accurate. Now can I put it on that one? I guess so. I see, so there's like a point, I think, a white point along the edge there. Oh! So, let me go forward a bit here. So I'm assuming I can do all that. Like, I have to do that somewhere where I get down there, but we'll see what it tells us. Right, so we can do things like there. But yeah, it's definitely not as specific as docked. So, but this is interesting because it's like a combo. I wouldn't have thought we'd have to do this. And again, this certainly isn't as involved, and we're not really doing the dockyard. We're just, you know, doing a few things. We don't have to, like, go get things here and there. Yeah, this is not fun with the ship moving, I'll tell you that.
The loading process isn't done yet. Next, you need to secure all the containers.
Alright.
You'd have one hell of a problem on your hands if this ship got hit by a big wave and took the containers with it.
Yeah, I would think so. Alright, so we have to enter the radial menu, go back to the ship. Okay. After the containers are loaded, you have to secure them for transport. We use methods like lashing and twist locks to do so. Twist locks fixate two containers to one another. Lashing prevents the high stacks of containers from falling over. Okay. Alright, well, it's a little more jumpy. Alright, so let's see. So we attach those. I see. So the lashings. I see. So those are all lashings. Do I... Alright. Well, how do we... Okay, that's remove. I don't want to remove that, but... Okay, so there is some space. I'm like, how do I do this? Oh no, that's also remove. Do I have to put these on? Okay, attach. Attach. And then attach. Right, so we have that, I see, and now we have these twist locks. So we close that. So it's not the easiest, it's still challenging. Now, can I reach these? That's kind of funny that I just have to point to them and that works. That wouldn't seem to... Like, I'm sure we have to... Whoops. So I think I took one off of those by accident. So yeah, it's the same button to do those things. So yeah, it's still a little jumpy, but I'd say it's better. We'll see when we're traveling. Alright, we'll move over here. Yeah, it's tricky to kind of get in the right location. But like again, touching these from the ground wouldn't make sense.
It's time to cast off.
Alright. All is locked and loaded, so we can now ship it to its destination. In this case, that is Meddington. You can find the harbor on the sea map and plan your route. The map you can find on the bridge, or you can open it via M. In the future, the autopilot can drive the planned route as long as you hired the right crew member. Alright, well, I'd say let's go look at the bridge. Goodness. Try to find this. Yeah, it's like it was better. And now it's not so much better. So I don't know, it's like it's getting more confused. But let's close the door. That didn't really change the sound, I'm surprised. Right, so I'm assuming this is the map. look at it better? I don't understand. Right. Right, well, let's just do this, I guess. Alright, so we have to go to there. So what am I trying to do? Plan waypoints. So I think we go... Okay. So we're going to add a waypoint. I mean, this route leads over a lane. Oh, I see. This route leads over land. Okay, do I have to... How does it lead over land? I see. Right, how do I move? Oh, I see. Pan. Okay. And then we need to basically get over here. I assume we just kind of get over there. Okay. So we're going to end route planning. Okay. So, does that mean we're good to go? I don't understand. Alright. Okay, the ferry has 3 motors, 2 in the back and 1 in the front. The front and the back motors can be controlled separately. By rotating them, the ferry can turn in place or move sideways. Okay, so hold K to undock. Alright, so, okay, I see. Now how do I move them separately? Or is this what I want? Like... Alright, and then we... Whoops. So I'm guessing we want to go the other way? Appears that would be accurate. Alright, so kind of go in here. Now I kind of forget how to look. I forget how to look out, but... Alright, it's a little better. I don't feel like I'm that lost. Oh, okay, so that's just the tablet. Alright, so now... Wrong way. So if I want to start turning this way to get out of the breakwater... Again, we're going 8 knots, so we don't want to go crazy. Whoops, wrong way again. So interesting with the waves, I'll tell you that. That's definitely an intriguing process here. I'm just trying to stay clear of the breakwater there. because that would be a bad thing. Alright, so we're going to want to turn pretty sharply. And again, we're going to kind of want to be careful. Now, is it show? It doesn't really show me the map, is the problem. And now it's getting dark. So that's even crazier that we're going to try to do this in the dark. Right. And it's obviously there's some waves here too. So there's a lot happening that way. Okay. The time is changing. Like, it's getting dark really fast.
Before leaving any port, always make sure you've got enough spare parts on board.
Okay, and how would I do that? Alright, in every port you can buy spare parts for the ship you currently use on your tablet under Fleet. You'll need spare parts on long journeys to repair your ship. Keep an eye on the display next to the mini-map and warnings on screen. The resources will be provided as part of this training. Oh, I see. So they're talking, I assume, about... Alright, let me go that way a bit more. Okay. Right, so let me see if I go... Okay, the camera mode is just that. Okay. So we are kind of clear. What about lights? I don't know. Alright. Okay, we're clear there.
Keep an eye on the weather. Strong winds and currents can easily throw off inexperienced sailors. But with your experience, you'll handle it with ease.
Oh yes, I'm sure. Because, you know, I'm so good at this in my second sailing and everything else. Okay, so we're kind of going up the coast here. Man, it is hard to tell where we're at, but man, there's a lot of movement. So I'm not sure I understand the sonar radar yet either. But yeah, we've got 20 meters per second wind kind of at us, it looks like. So we're gonna want to go. But yeah, so it looks like that drop, I'm guessing, is fuel. The other thing looks like it has like a lightning bolt in there, so I don't know if it's electric. But are we clear? Alright, yes, we're out of the harbor. Are we even moving? No, we are, but man, not well. Okay, so we're again gonna want to go there, and I probably need to speed this up because things are just not quite moving. And again, I'm assuming we're in the center, so like the light, you know, the yellow is bad. And then yeah, we're gonna have to get in and we're gonna have to dock. Now I'm wondering if the red line and the yellow now, if those are kind of what I had plotted on my waypoints, because we don't see them on the map. So for the planning, I'm going to assume that's the case, and we're gonna kind of try to get ourselves going in that direction. But man, with the currents the way they are and stuff, like this is gonna become more and more difficult. So yes, I'm trying to slow the curve down. And now we've like gone too fast, too far the other way. But we're gonna crank this up a bit. Because that's the real question, is like, how far do we have to go? I mean, right now things appear pretty open. I mean, we're leaving, well, okay, that's the side, so yeah. So we're good here. Alright, so we're gonna line ourselves up there. Just try to get things moving that way. So there's that lovely... So now if we, again, look at tablet... Oh, I see. So fleet. Okay, so durability, hull condition, and fuel, Okay, so wow. There's a lot of stuff. Crew, bank, user... Alright. Compendium... Okay, so we're going to Meddington. Now the question is, like, I assume we keep moving when we're looking at those things, which is a little scary. Alright, so reset rudder is Q. What does B give me? I see. Alright, so it lets us just look. But yeah, I don't remember... like lights and other things. Let's see. Switch off. Alright, outer lights, signal lights, anchor, docket pier, horn. Alright. So we're gonna wanna, I think, go that way. So yes, so now we have some lights. Because yeah, we're kind of heading toward the shoreline again. And you can see we kind of did get off course. And we want to be careful. Again, it's going to keep turning for a bit. But if I do that, it should start slowing down. But we're going at 14 knots. I just don't know how far we really have to proceed. So what else have we got here? Our throttle. Okay, what does that mean? Yeah, but then I'm not steering, right? Yeah, how do I steer again? Well, that's not good. I see. Alright. So now I'm assuming... Okay. So yeah, we really can't do that. So that was not good. I think I need to go more that way. But yeah, what I don't understand is the, okay, we are at full. Yeah, we're slowly moving over, which is a good thing, obviously. But I would say the performance is a bit better. Like, I mean, I can look around. It's not super jumpy or choppy. Yeah, see, I don't know what that is. Like, I'm trying to see what else I can interact with. Okay, that's the radio. Okay, so that's like the depth thing. Alright, now I've gone too far the other way, of course. Oh. So wait a minute, do I need to go... Because I see the yellow point now. So is that really where I need to go? Oh boy. Alright. I'm going to assume I do, so we're gonna turn that way and get ourselves... So I don't know what the red... No, that can't be right. No, okay, hold on. Yeah, I'm really struggling with how to get from point A to point B. Like, is it gonna show me? Oh, okay. Alright. We're not horrendous. But yeah, and I really don't need to go out there. Like, I can go... I see, so... 7 points, distance 5.1 nautical miles. And there we can see resource consumption and all that. Alright, so... Overall, yeah, what I was doing, I think is wrong, because now we're swinging, if we look, we were swinging way too far. So I'm not sure what that stupid little square is, because, yeah, it does seem like we should be going toward the dot, because, yeah, there's land out there. Yep, it's right there. We definitely don't want to head toward that. So I think I was on the right track to begin with. Alright, so we've gone 5.2. Yeah, so these are not short little routes, and again, I don't know how big the map gets, where else we'll be able to go, all of that. Because the other thing, like it said, I can separate the front and the back too, but I don't know how. Like, see, there is a... I can see there's the little lock thing in between them, but I don't know how to unlock them. So that's what it doesn't, like, again, can I do engines, full astern, full stop? Okay, that's the view, that's the crew. I assume that's the lights here. Lights, alright, they're all on. Oops. I see, okay. And what's this? VHF radio, crew, binoculars, engines. Yeah, see, because it's not giving me the option to decouple. Right, so... Because we're basically turning the front and the back. And again, I don't know that I need to decouple them. But yeah, it's just kind of weird. Let's see, where are we at? Alright, so we're just about past that. But yeah, we've only gone 5.3 nautical miles. Like, we're not moving a lot. So, just trying to get these locked on. But at this point, are we past? Yeah, just about past the line there. Again, we're going to want to rotate out. But yeah, we're going 18 knots, which is not nothing. Because I'm assuming we're going to have to dock, and we're going to have to unload those containers. Because, yeah, I almost want to just keep going straight. Now, I'm confused, like, I'm guessing the one line in between... Like, one line is showing, like, what I planned, but the other one is showing what I kind of wanted to do. So let's see, if I go here, can I plan waypoints and can I remove it? Whoops. So I want to remove the last waypoint. Alright. I don't know. Okay. We just need to sail to Meddington. Alright, so now I want to go that way a bit. Turn away. I assume that'll turn me away. Oh no, that's turning me toward. Still a little bit of challenge. But yeah, the problem is, like, the menu doesn't give you enough information. Alright, see, I think we're going to, like, the second waypoint now. Maybe not. But yeah, I don't think I want to go all the way over to where it's suggesting. Because yeah, basically it would exit the steering and let me walk around. But that's not necessarily what I want to be doing. Trying to kind of get used to things a bit. You know, and I wouldn't expect this to be, like, super quick. I mean, I get that. It's shipping, and we're on the high seas, and it takes a bit of time, but... Okay. So... we're through there. Like, those other boats seem to be moving a lot quicker, which is weird, but yeah, we definitely want to turn and head more to open water. So we have almost like a lighthouse over there, kind of showing us, oh yeah, it's sweeping around. You can see the light. That's kind of cool. I swear somewhere I saw time too, but maybe that was on one of the screens that I went to. Okay. So I mean, we do have some time to just let it do its thing. It turns a lot, like there's no easy way to turn a little. I think I kind of just need to be... There's not really another way to turn it less than that, but I think I need a bit of that to go. So I am going to exit for a bit, and we're gonna wander around here. So if I go... like, I can't see there. What have we got here? Alright. So... keyboard. Like, it's not letting me interact. Oh, I see, okay. So that's the radar. View the map. Okay. So that's that, and what's this? So it won't let me interact with that, which is interesting. What's back here? Oh, just another doorway. look at that. It'll let me look at that. It won't, theoretically, let me look at that either.
I had a feeling this would happen. The old vessels we use for training cruises always run into some sort of trouble out on the water. A good thing we brought some spare parts. Take a look and see if there's anything you can do.
Alright, well, I've already done that. Right, so let me take the steering, and now, let me look at the map really quick. Alright, well, I guess I need to... Okay, what am I doing? Like, that's the thing. I don't understand. So it's like, do this, and what have we got? Fleet? I don't understand. What's the problem? And this makes no sense, because it's like, alright, well, I need to steer the boat and get myself in a better spot here. Because, yeah, I don't know if it's this route leads over land is the problem, but I don't know. Oh, I see. We've got the blinking of that. Alright, so what do I do? Fleet. Durability. So yeah, what do I do? Right, am I not really where I need to be? But yeah, it's like, it's not telling me enough to know what to do. Is that another boat? Yeah, I would say it is. So we're gonna run ourselves that way. Alright, so we're gonna exit here. And then do I go outside? Like... It's basically giving me this distance thing, like there's some point there. I just don't understand what I'm trying to do, and now I don't even know where I'm at. Okay. It just seems like a bad idea to be wandering around the ship. So this is a bad tutorial, is what I'm gonna say, because it, like, really isn't telling me anything of what I'm supposed to do here. But yeah, I need to get up there. Alright. Where are we at now? Oh boy. Alright. Ay. It's the only thing I can think of is this route leads over land, but... Right, we're gonna need to turn away again a bit. Yeah, I'm like not sure what to do with that. So basically that is durability Like, this is just giving me info on these. Messages, no messages. I don't know. I really don't understand. Because all I have up above is like to sail to Meddington, which we're trying to do. Alright, we clearly need to head out more that way. Oh, I see. Separate azipods, so... Oh, okay. So... Ah, okay. So I can do that if I want. I get it now. Okay. So that's how we do that. Because, yeah, I would say like, this is showing me all of the... Like, I'm 100%. But I don't know if that means I'm damaged. I don't know. I don't know what that means. It's not giving me good information. That's all I can say. Alright, so now I want to... head over here. No, we don't want to head over here that much. So yeah, that's that boat, the one I'm seeing. Right, so this is a houseboat, ship. Like, there's a lot of ships in there, so it's like, where are we gonna dock? And this is Meddington, so I'm going to the right place. Right, now he's going across, so in theory, he should just keep, like, moving past me, which is good. Now, am I turned too far? Of course I am. Ay, ay, ay. So, yeah, I had no idea how long this might take, but it's clearly taking a bit. Alright, so if I go to fleet... Like, yeah, there's really nothing... User... Okay, hints... Radio map... Right, so, yeah, engine maintenance, where's that? Let's see. Engine repair. If the engine indicator turns red, the engine should be inspected. They have their own inspection points. Okay. Bridge instruments. Anchor, binocular. Alright, let me just get out of here, because again, I don't want to have a problem where I turn too far. Now we may have. No, we have not. I don't understand how this isn't rotating the way we need it to, but... Because, yeah, it's like, do we shut the engine down and go work on it? Like, I don't understand. And yeah, at this point, we're only going like 9 knots. It's ridiculous. So I don't know if some of that is, again, that we're weakened, or, again, I'm using most of my energy to turn. Oh my gosh. So yeah, there's a lot going on here. We're going 9.7, and some of that I think has to do with how we're facing and what we're doing. Because yeah, like I don't even know where I would go to get to the engine. I mean, if it's an engine problem, and I don't know. The whole thing's odd. I don't know what else to say. It's just odd. Alright, so now we want to start heading in the proper direction. So yeah, that red light out there I think is our indicator. Now, I don't like, did the houseboat, no, it did not stop. It's just kind of, we're going to want to pass to the left side of it. I would hope it's moving some, but I don't know if it is the problem. See, and at this point, like, I'm only going 7.3 knots, which is not good, and it's like, is it because the engine is getting weaker? So I'm honestly wondering, do I do a full stop, and then do I go try to figure out... Oh, you know what, I probably... Let me take the steering, and let me put the anchor down. Alright. Because I don't want to float somewhere. And then at least, like, we're not moving, and we're in theory locked in place here. Alright, so let's go see if we can figure out how to get to the engine. And see if there's something to fix there. I'm assuming that is the situation. So you would think, yeah, somewhere in here is where we want to go. So let's head on down. I guess we just keep going down. It won't let me open that door. Can I open that door? No, but it's gonna let me go in here. Goodness. So this is a little problematic. Alright. Check the gauges in the engine control room and on the engine to determine what needs to be repaired. Then replace the relevant engine parts or add fluids. When all displays on the left are green, you are ready to continue on your way. If you run out of spare parts and get stranded, you can call the Sea Rescue. They'll bring you back to the nearest port for a fee. Alright, so this is what in fact we need to do. Alright, so I see. Check oil. It's yellow. Alright, oil has been refilled. Yay for us. Now we're going to check the air filter. Lovely. So now what? Now what do we do? Right, change the air filter. Alright. So it's good. So there's something over here, I'm guessing. Or not. Where are the other parts? Alright, well let's go. Oh, I see, there's stuff in there. Alright, so let me go. Okay, this is more challenging to do here. Alright, so it's changing. So yeah, now it's check why the engine is malfunctioning. You're just basically hitting the button again. In theory, I don't know. Alright. So, do I have to go? I guess I have to go in there. Alright, open that door. Then we'll get in here, check the temperature. Alright, so what do I do? So the temperature's not good. I assume this temperature's not good either. Alright. Is that all we do in here? This whole thing is odd. Alright. Now what was it? Ay. Alright, fill coolant. This isn't doing well. I guess it moves it along a little quicker when we're doing that. Oh, I see. So there's a couple things to check in here too. Check the fuel filter. So literally like both engines, which again, at least they're similar, I suppose, which is good. Alright. So that's there. We'll close the door, and then the fuel filter. So I'm assuming, okay, so the filters are like, they just replace themselves, but the fluids are a little bit different. And then I assume will run nicely. Right, that was much easier.
That's great news. Looks like you'll still make it in on time.
Okay. I see. Teleport. Okay, well that's good to know. Alright. So now we can pull up the anchor. And now we'll start moving. Let's see, did we... Oh, come on, we drifted all the way around? That's ridiculous, but okay. My god, we have some power now. So, let me just make sure. Yep, so we're rotating. Right, and again, I assume it's getting to that waypoint there. So now we're gonna wanna start moving there. So now it'll be interesting to see, like, because we were going 18 knots, we're already up to 13. So some of it might have just been That we had a really weak vessel? Maybe. I don't know. I mean, we're not going that much faster. Yeah, I just obviously don't want to hit the boat. So I think we're going to need to go around that. And I think, again, we've got more to go at here. Right, I'm just going 15.6. But yeah, I think the opening, and I think, yeah, we need the red on the left and the other one over. Right, there's a sailboat there. Just steer clear of this goofy thing. My goodness. We are drifting a lot when it's doing that. I don't understand why we're hitting all this turbulence, frankly. But we are. Alright. But yeah, we're only going 14 where we were going like 18 knots at one point. Right, are we past just about? So yeah, this is definitely much better than when I had the other ships, so. And it seems that because the engine was having some challenges, you know, we were having some challenges, but yeah, now we're through there. Whoops. Man, we're suddenly like maneuverable beyond belief. But yeah, these waves definitely are behaving the way you'd think. We're kind of hitting the swells pretty much straight on. So a little bit of wake for whatever reason there, but right. Am I missing my points? Yeah, because we want to, yeah, definitely green and red. So we want to kind of head semi-straight. But yeah, we're only showing 13 knots, but I don't know, it seems to be moving a heck of a lot faster than we were. And maybe it was 13 knots. I thought it was 18. Is it so small? I don't know.
One of the best feelings at sea is when you spot your destination port on the horizon.
Yeah, that would be true. Thank you. But we probably still have a couple miles to go, since we can see it on the horizon. Yeah, we're, I think, over an hour. So, I don't know if these will all be that long, or this is maybe short. You know, maybe we'll have some, because if you look at the map, like, I don't know that I can zoom out. Yeah, I guess I can. Yeah, goodness. I mean, yeah, there can be some places to go, for sure. So it'll be interesting how this pans out over time. I do feel better, though. I mean, they addressed some things pretty quickly, because this is really a week or two after release, and it's much more playable. I mean, it's early access, so it would be expected that we'd have a little bit of difficulty. So yeah, we'll have to see how this all comes together for sure. Because yes, I'm sure we're going to get the sail to Mellington, and then it's going to like tell us where we need to dock. So I'm just trying to steer myself in. Am I going? Looks like we're good. Alright, that's as far as I can zoom in. Whoops, wrong way. So yeah, we're definitely coming in a little bit more than I want to the, I guess it'd be the starboard side? I don't know. But you know, it does give you that green and red on your ship there when you look at the map, so it helps kind of establish if you're less familiar with the nautical thing. But yeah, it looks like we've got smokestacks and things. Yeah, there's a couple routes in Train Simulator that have caught my attention. Again, docked, I think, will be pretty cool. So yeah, there's always stuff to do, right? Alright, we probably want to slow ourselves down a bit here. So yeah, I don't know where we're going to need to go. So that's going to be part of it, is, okay, so we're passing through there, passing through there, again, straightening ourselves out. So I'm assuming once we really cross kind of the breakwater area, like, it'll be like, okay, we've made it, and then somewhere we're going to have to, like, I'm looking for where the cranes are, and it would seem like right in front of us.
You have arrived at your destination, and you're even on time. Great job. Your docking bay is free already, so go ahead and sail on through.
Alright, so we can see, and so yeah, I mean, we can see the cranes there, so I'm assuming we just need to get in that area, generally. But 0.6 nautical miles. But yes, we've now entered the harbor. And once again, this is when it got really, really choppy for me. But again, we suddenly had all kinds of ships and stuff, where we're not seeing that here. So, just trying to make sure that we're maneuvering appropriately. Yeah, I did not realize that these ships would have like three engines like they do. Alright, so we're gonna want to go swing around this way. Let's just try to stabilize ourselves. So yeah, I'm guessing we're gonna need to get there and turn to the side or something, which is a bit interesting. So I think we're going to want to go this way and then kind of turn it and then put ourselves in sideways. Let's see if I can... Oh, wait a minute. Do we go to two places? Like, it says dock at the marked pier, but there's like two piers. Alright, so, because in theory, like, I can do this and just go here, although no, it's telling me to go there, so, yeah, I mean, the indicator is there, so I guess there makes more sense, because otherwise I think it would have already, given us some stuff. Alright, so let's rotate here. Again, we're going to want to drift a bit in this direction. And then again, we'll be able to use the docking piece. So we're going pretty slow. So, kinda, again, get ourselves in. Rotate in. I'm trying to...
To drop the cargo, you simply do everything you did at the start, just in reverse order. First, you need to release the container locks.
Alright, awesome, that was fast, but the work's not done yet. We have to release the load and unload it afterward. Open the twist locks and the lashings so the crane can pick up the containers. For LNG, you have to connect the pipes and open the valves, while you have to open the tailgate for bulk goods. Alright, so we're gonna leave the steering wheel. Yeah, we're ready to unload. Oh, I guess... I was gonna say, we need to go to the crane, but no, I need to go unlock all those things. Oops. Oh, look at that. We can throw a life buoy out there. I bet that'll happen at some point when we do something stupid. Alright, so remove. Whoops. Remove. 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 Right? There we go. Alright. And then we need to unlock. Open. Alright. Got that, and... open. Alright. So let's hop down here. And again, we'll get in here. Remove. Remove. And... remove. And then flip all the locks. The floating is not helpful. Yeah, at least it gives you a decent... Okay, it's not gonna let me get that one. So I'm gonna have to probably... unlock the twist locks. Why is it only... I don't understand. Oh, I see, because we gotta get the ones on the ground, too. Interesting. Because, yeah, it's gonna have us grab 4 containers. I'm confused. I'm really confused. Because now it's like, open the twist locks. Okay, those are open. Like, are these considered? No. They're not. Right, so that's that. Okay, those are saying close, close. Alright, how do I know which ones? Because I'm very confused now. These are all open. Right? Yes, open. Because close is my alternative. Close. Yeah, because it's not these. Okay. And that one says open. Close. Alright, open. Okay, now that's open. Because it's like telling me 16, but like, see, these aren't counting. So that's where I'm lost. Close, close. Close. Close, close, close. Yeah, like these don't matter. Alright, I don't understand. Alright, that's attach. Whoop. Alright, so those are both removed. Alright, maybe these are still... No, close. 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 Alright, open. I feel like it's like a needle in a haystack at this point. Close. 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 Because there's 4 more somewhere. Do I need to unlock these? I see. I didn't realize, like, there were different containers. Okay. Wow. But this appears to be it. Alright.
Now it's time to head back up the crane. I hope you've got a handle on your fear of heights, because you're going to be doing this a lot from now on.
Alright. Space. There. There. Alright, now we can start with the cargo drop. I've already checked the list against the containers and marked the ones that need to be cleared or unloaded. Often, not all of your ship's cargo is destined for the same port, so make sure that you only unload the marked cargo. Alright, so... Alright, so let's get this down there. Alright, so it looks like it's this one. And again, I'm thinking that dot might be... Like, I kind of want to center that, I would think. Right, and I assume again we need to put it on the truck. Right, so yeah, much simpler than the docked stuff. Alright, so it looks like that one. So it might be these 3 and then that 4th one. But yeah, definitely you can go quicker here. Not that I can't do that in the other one, but... And then you're again kind of letting it settle a little bit. so maybe it's not quite there. Alright, so that's 2 of... Because, yeah, like, in dock, like, we dropped these, and it was worse. So, sorry, I'm getting a little bit of a coughing spell here and there. Alright, so we have 3 of 4. Now we need to go get this one that was back here. Alright, it kind of shows you what we're lined up with a little bit. Alright, so get ourselves kind of in there, but I'm thinking we're touching the, oops, we're hitting that. You can see the sparks. Alright, just want to obviously get over everything else. We'll see. Alright, so that should do it. Go to the bridge and take the steering. Alright, head on over. We'll go in. Oh, I guess we can't go in the other way. There's only one door. Oh, gotta go up. So there might be 2 doors. Yeah, there are. Alright, go to the bridge, take the steering. Great work. Everything's where it belongs. If you're interested in shipping loads by sea on the really big container ships, give us a call. I'm sure you'll be captain of the big trip in no time. Alright, so we completed the tutorial. So now there is, you know, tide guard and all that. So yeah, we have job types. I think that's the LNG, and tide guard is several divisions, police, coast guard, fire department, ensure safety with your patrols and all of that. So it's interesting because it's not letting me it's not letting me back out because I don't want to do either of these. Alright, welcome aboard, so we're gonna have to probably start it and then quit in between like we did. Welcome aboard, sailor. The Tide Guard was founded to enforce law and order on the sea and to make our waters safer for everyone everywhere. This includes inspecting and escorting conspicuous vessels if necessary, as well as rescuing people in distress. Firefighting is also part of our job, though we hope that this only happens in the rarest of cases, of course. To get started, let's inspect some of the ships anchored near the port.
This is Captain Graham Sinclair, leader of the Tide Guard, and your point of contact for today's training. Welcome to the Maritime Safety Unit. In today's session, you will learn the basics of inspecting, pursuing, and restraining suspects. I've seen your file. So let's not waste any time. On today's agenda is patrol training. We've prepared a ship for you to find and inspect. Let's start with the basics. Head to your patrol area. Keep your eyes open.
Alright, so I'm going to save this, and then we're going to end the session. But yeah, that was more than enough. But that way we try both. I'm pretty sure cargo would be the thing that would be of more interest. Chasing people down is intriguing, but, you know, not a super interesting thing. But yeah, I'm surprised it wouldn't let me save and back out at that point. But in any event, we've got that cargo mission completed, and happy to be in there. And if you have not liked or subscribed, please consider that, and I will see you next time.